Hey guys, this is Pierce here with Great Plains. We're going to do a quick little walk around on a Great Plains 1500 and CPH-15. What the CPH-15 is a center pivot hitch. This is the 15-foot model, and it's a coulter caddy. So we've got coulters on the front here to cut through some residue and create a little bit of a seed bed to plant into. Coulter depth is set with this cylinder on the front of the hitch here. We do have markers available. As you can see, this unit has the dual markers. And then we've got the main lift axles here that carry both the drill and the coulter caddy. The drill is a 1500, which is a 15-foot drill. Both the coulters and the row units on this drill were on 7.5-inch spacing. We have gauge wheels on the outside of each 15-foot drill, which is what actually sets the depth of the frame as well as drives the meters. Then we have the double O series row unit, which is going to create our furrow to actually plant the seed into. And then with our press wheel, we're going to go ahead and close that seed trench up. So we just did a calibration with this unit. We're going to be planting some cereal rye as a cover crop up here in northern Vermont. This drill also has a small seeds box on it, so if they wanted to plant different blends of a rye and a wheat, or maybe an alfalfa or a clover thrown into the mix, we can break those out into two different boxes. Seed depth is controlled with these T-handles here on the back of the row unit, and that controls these press wheels, how far up they can travel, which ultimately sets the depth that the double disc row unit was going to be drilling at. This is a 3x13 press wheel, which is really common that we run up this way. We also have 2x13 available and a couple of different options even on top of that, but the 2x13 and 3x13 are the most common. It's the other gauge wheel. This is actually the drive for the meters, so we have a chain coming up here to a 4-speed gearbox, which then turns around and drives the meter shaft itself. And then we have the small seeds box driven directly off of this upper sprocket here. We have a slide that's used in conjunction with the 4-speed gearbox for actually setting the rate. All the drills have an electronic Acre meter, so they're normally kind of asleep, but we can hit a button and turn it on and see that we did our calibration. Manual holder. All in all, a really good unit. This hitch can pivot in the center, which is pretty slick. We have a leaf spring kind of down in the center here, and then we have these transport locks that when we're in the field, we'll pick these up. And what that allows is, as you turn, this hitch with the coulters can actually pivot on this large pinion, and then your drill's going to be able to follow right in line with where the coulters run, even as you go into corners and around different obstacles and whatnot. We've got some seed on the ground because we just did a calibration, and luckily we were right on the money. We're going to be going to the field with about 75 pounds of rye to the acre, and we're actually planting in that field over there where they're currently taking some corn off. So we're going to be right here in the same morning, going from standing crop to harvested and a cover crop established. It's going to help us reduce some erosion and tie up some of these nutrients to get us through the winter. So great unit. We've got a bunch of these running around. We also make a very similar unit in 20-foot. So if you have any questions, reach out in the comments below or call your local Great Plains dealer.